6 or 5. 1, 2, spike. 1, 2, spike. All together we can spike. Spike is the team now. Spike is the team. We're lucky in the girls. 7 wonders team now. Love to spike. It's time to work it out. Jump high to spike it. 1, 2, spike. 6 or 5. Love to spike. We live to play the match. Together's better. 1, 2, spike. 6 or 5. We'll fly together like no other till we reach the sky. The stream is making join our hands and we will become stars. We do it like a flame that lives in our heart. This flame is lit now. 1, 2, spike. 6 or 5. Alright, love to spike. It's time to work it out. Jump high to spike it. 1, 2, spike. 6 or 5. Love to spike. We live to play the match. Together's better. 1, 2, spike. 6 or 5. 1, 2, spike. 6 or 5. 1, 2, spike. 6 or 5. 1, 2, spike. 1, 2, spike. All together we can spike.
1, 2, spike, 6 or 5.
Spike Team, the fabulous girls volleyball team of Evertown. The girls are completing their journey of personal growth and team building. They'll participate in the Youth Student Olympics. Their goal, to win the gold. But the Spikes care about all sports. The flame of sport, a bulwark of sporting values, has been extinguished. To turn it on again, they'll have to start from 7. Previously, the Spikes have rekindled the torch of Olympia, found the cauldron, and now they must find the lost temple to recompose the triptych of victory that will make the light of the flame shine all over the world, bringing sport back to its ancient and noble values. We find the Spikes a year later at the Youth Student Olympics with a new player in the role of libero, Francie.
Each district is identified by a coat of arms, representing an animal from which it takes its name, apart from Wave, Woods, and Tower, which are obviously not animals. Here you can admire all the insignias. And lo, we have now arrived at the most winsome of all the districts, the Goose, whose fame and glory reaches well beyond that of most. For instance, that of the...
I wonder what district our guide belongs to.
It's Lucky. He has an exercise for us.
Good. I was getting bored. To the gym?
You won't like it.
This is the last one. Next tower I see, I'm taking it down with a bazooka. Hey girls, look. They're almost done.
Nice. Fantastic.
Come on, say it.
We have to run back down.
What's Lucky up to now? Hopefully it's not one of his famous surprises.
He could start by introducing us. Did you see how cute that guy is?
They're letting us take a look. Surprise, girls!
Here we go. Just knew it.
The girls came together.
Say who's gonna play
It'll
better.
be hard, but...
We are ready.
Sooner or later, you'll have to lend me Vito as a cook. After all, he is Sarah's uncle.
You can have him now. Knowing how much he'll make you eat, we're sure to get an advantage.
Do you have a strategy to beat the Turkish girls? Well, we'll be relying entirely on Beth's phenomenal defense.
Ha ha ha. Very funny.
Beth is the strongest defender in the history of volleyball. She just has to remember to get out of bed in the morning. Smile. Stay still. Can I steal my friends for a second? Are you crazy? Why would you tell them our game plan? Come on, Joe. You know we were just kidding around. Telling them Beth is weak in defense doesn't make me laugh. It was a joke, Joe. But it's also true. Joe, I haven't told them anything they don't already know. Because I stopped you in time. Ooh, I'm sorry, Captain. If you weren't here, who knows what trouble we'd make.
Maybe the problem with our team has more to do with some other person.
Who are you? And who let you in?
Who? Us? Well, we're plumbers. Yeah.
We were just noticing what nice pipes you have here.
Well, anyway, you're not authorized to be here.
Yeah. Hey,
We're plumbers?
you didn't come up with anything.
Boo! Whoopsie. Scary face. Sorry.
How cute is this dress? Did you see this?
Let us take a selfie. Lucky, no! Don't even think about it. I'm not going up there.
You feel how warm it is? The piazza absorbs the heat of the day and reflects it so nicely back at you. And tomorrow, it'll be even worse. Yes, Francie, that's good.
Good job.
Yes, and I don't like it. You have no rhythm. Faster on your feet and block.
Come on!
But doesn't she have to play at her best against opponents?
Now you must defend our attacks in close succession. Block and defend. Spike it.
If you want to play by yourself, just say so.
Here, girls. Siena is divided into districts that hate each other. It seems to me you've been infected. Whatever the problem, if you want to win, you must first solve your internal issues. Go take a shower. I suggest you make it a cold one.
No worries. It'll pass. They're blossoming into women, my dear friend.
So, if I do things one way, my mom's not okay with it. If I do the opposite, my grandma isn't.
There's a story about this. Are you familiar with it? I think it's by Aesop.
You mean a fable?
Yeah, right. You know it all, you.
There's a little bit of a wait tonight, gentlemen.
So as I was saying, an old man goes on a journey with his young son. They bring a donkey with them, which they take turns mounting. The old man got on the donkey first. When they reached the first village, people commented, "Look at that selfish old guy riding on the donkey all by himself. He'll let his son die from all the walking." In turn, the older man then gets off the donkey and lets the son mount. When they reach the second village, the passers-by mumble, "Shame! Such a strong young man makes his old dad walk." Having heard the words of the various villagers, they decided to both get on the donkey.
I'm chatting
but at
with
the next
Brent.
village,
We never
they
see
heard
each
the
other.
people say how cruel they are to that poor animal. Exasperated, they both
I'm
decide
doing
to
that.
walk to
You
spare
don't
the
like
donkey
it,
the
I don't know
effort.
what to say.
But every person they met on the way mocks them. How stupid are those two? They have a donkey and they don't use it. So what's the lesson?
Whatever you do, there'll always be someone who is not okay with it.
No, the moral is do what you want. Unless I'm the one telling you what to do.
About time. This is a cauldron. Nothing like the one Coldwater is staring at, alone in his hotel room.
come on, they're out.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
No, not now. Hello? Yes?
What news do you have, you paragons of ineptitude?
Well, we've been a little,
Hey, deadbeat!
Watch where you're walking.
Watch where you're walking,
The bill.
scoundrels. Where are the Spikes? And why isn't Coldwater with you?
He's at the hotel, and the girls, right at this moment, we don't...
You lost them? You two are hopeless.
No, we haven't lost them. We know where to find them, maybe.
Thief!
Cowards!
Why do I put up with those imbeciles? Why? What's happening?
Maybe someone had one glass too many. You must avoid serving softly on 15. See how solid she is in reception? Here, they're defending the short 6 against the lob, and the others are ready for the long ones on the diagonal. So, the lob and 6 should be long. And now observe the details of their technique on block. The speed of execution of the middle hitters in attack. I'm showing you this other action, and I would like for you to watch their defense closely. Notice the tenacity with which they throw themselves into each ball. They never give up, and they rarely make mistakes.
I can barely hear anything.
Keep listening and take notes.
Susan, you must remain unpredictable, very continuously. Our strategy will be to muck up their organization and excellent discipline.
Excellent discipline. He's talking about,
Winning is to be the better team. And the Piazza del Campo will be the cauldron where we find the energy to be that. Questions? Good, that's all. I hope you cleared up all your differences. See you for lunch.
I'm sure he said cauldron.
So that loony Coldwater was right. That thing is good for something.
We gotta find out more.
What do you say to a short walk to lighten up the pre-game tension?
Too hot. It's roasting outside.
She's right, it's too much.
How about some ice cream? It's nutritious, gives you energy.
It's a pass for me, thanks. I need to rest.
I'll pass too. I'm going to my room to read.
We're going, aren't we?
Ice cream!
They would like the Imperial Suite, please.
Imperial Suite, the one next to the young volleyball players.
So you can show me and hold me like that. Kiss me and miss me like that. Love me and touch me like that. So baby, don't make me wait too long. Good things come to those who wait, but baby, I can't wait. Oh, I'm gonna give it my all. 'Cause you got me in that mood, and I can't get out that mood. Oh.
Hi. Listen, I don't understand why you got so angry. All I wanted to say was I wanted my friend there with all of us. Or maybe I'm afraid that Brent is stealing you from us. Both things.
Just like that.
One, two, spike! 6, 4, 5!
Here are your
Careful now, they'll change its serve, pressuring Francie in the zones of conflict. Hey, use your eyes to look at your opponents, not to glare at each other, but only if you want to win.
Concentrate, Susan. There's no one out there on the bleachers.
The second set is up, but the referee is still on the bench, and it only hurts those eligible. The serve is non-existent, and at best, inconsistent. Ooh, the Turkish girls have shown up. Your liberos put on winning. The spikes are yet to be found.
Susan, relax. Think only about playing.
He's right, but if we lose today, then it's the Italians' turn.
What was that, Aunt Mary? A mistake. And you're making plenty of them yourself, Captain.
What's said to you? The spikes better come out of their hibernation if they don't want to give the Turkish girls a nice Christmas present.
You're too easy to read, Susan. Keep it up and they'll destroy us.
You're too easy to read, Susan. Keep it up and they'll destroy us. That shot them the time to put themselves in the right place. That shot them the time to put themselves in the right place.
You're too easy to read, Susan. Keep it up and they'll destroy us.
You guys are real good at talking. You want to take my place?
The tune doesn't change, and Turkey is playing it well. They also take the partial turn. 2 sets to 1. The spikes do seem to be missing. Anyone spotting them should contact the authorities.
They can read you 5 seconds in advance. Are you sending them text on Spiky?
I know.
But you're not following the strategy we came up with. We're suffering from the 2 people block in 4. Let's open with the middle hitter in 2, with Pipe as a second choice. And forget the Italians. Susan, now play 7 with the middle hitter and move the game towards place 2 with fast and middle line for Joe. Get the middle hitters running!
Spike!
The girls look like they're under a giant hair dryer. They're sweating in their socks. Heat and humidity are the real opponents. And Turkey seems better at absorbing it all. The ball is possessed, and the point is lucky. Now it's really tough for the Spike team. Tough, and tough. Be ready with those defibrillators.
No,
Joe,
it's not
he
true.
won't change his mind. Just keep
It's not
playing.
over yet. We need you.
It is over.
And it's game. The Turkish slow show difficult, but what flavors. And now the Spike team faces an uphill climb. The home team, Italians. Climbing Mount Everest would be an easier affair.
Good job, Susan. You acted like a leader and supercharged the last few sets, even though you had Toppy's eyes glued on you.
Today we suffered a bad defeat, and a lot of it was my fault. I'm your captain, so I should be an example. And I think the responsibility got to my head. I'd like to apologize, especially to Beth and Anne Mary. I've been awful with you guys. I took my tension out on them, and girls, I made a mess, and I'm so ashamed.
Well, actually, you know, you weren't really all that wrong.
Anne Mary was telling our opponents how bad I am on defense. Genius, right?
I also need to confess something.
What kind of soap opera is this?
I must apologize to Vicky. She was right for telling me.
No, please don't apologize.
Because I missed Phil and you
Will you
missed
guys
Brent.
please
That
knock
made
it
us-
off before all this sugar gives us diabetes?
A cheer for re-established harmony.
1, 2, Spike! 6, 4, fight!
1, 2, Spike! 6, 4, fight! 1, 2, Spike!
Venice has charmed everyone. Well, almost everyone. Joe's been in a down mood after their defeat against the Turks. Carlos tried to cheer her up, but it didn't go well. Joe realized that her life only has room for volleyball, so the two broke up. The other girls were trying to spy on a tender moment between Grace and Amalia, but there was nothing to see. And the Book of Matthias, a Venetian bookseller, directed the girls to a Senisi collector who might have a copy. In the next episode, the girls will visit the collector. Will it be a misstep? Joe, Francie, and Susan will take part in a seance. They hope to chase away the ghost of the defeat they suffered against the Italians. They desperately need to find serenity ahead of the upcoming game. See you in the next episode. 1, 2, Spike. 6, 4, fight!